small little interlude to the study. It's one of the things that I was thinking about as I was going through this. The one question was, question two is, what are some of the reasons for this, and talking about the change in culture and stuff like that. And I said these were the seeds. Growing up, these were the seeds of all the things. And one of the things I came across on the internet just the other day is so there's a kids television show out there called Bluey, and Bluey is a blue Australian not shepherd, cattle dog, blue Australian cattle dog. And apparently, I've never watched the show, but apparently it's a great show. Liberals, conservatives, everyone apparently loves this show. Parents talk about how they someday would love to be as good a parent as Bluey's parents. So anyway, great show. Supposedly, people say it is. Well, what I came across the other day was people talking about Bluey, but they're trying to make it woke, I guess you would say, to the point that there were fan theories. Again, this is a cartoon that's designed for children. So who are the fans that are coming up with these theories? That because they want to make it representative of the world they live in today. And the world we live in today is one of hypersexuality, where every single character must be bisexual or gay or sleeping with whoever. And so the fan theory is, because they never see the parents have sex or whatever, is that because the parents have friends apparently in the show. Who would have thought that adults and a kid's show that's trying to show children how to grow into adults would show healthy adult relationships where, the adults actually go out and have date night and they hang out with other adult friends. Who would have thought that? This craziness. So obviously, that means that they're swingers. Because the only way that husbands and wives can be friends with other husbands and wives is if they're all, I want to say a more crass word, but I won't. You read between the lines of what word I want to say. That's how far we've fallen in this world, is that people have fan theories about children's cartoon shows, about cartoon dogs, about how the parents are swingers at night and going out and sleeping with their friends and swapping partners. This is why Christians need to get on our A game with this. We need to stop fighting over these small little differences of hard to say it. It's one of those things we need to stop fighting over small little differences, but we actually need to focus in on our doctrines and shut down these types of things. We need to completely, totally repudiate all Joel Osteens in the world. And we need to actually get back to Christ-likeness. We need to stop entertaining people who come into the church and come up with fan theories about the secret sex lives of cartoon dogs. Yeah, this is a completely, totally separate video, but it really gets me and it really bugs me that people don't see how destructive this is to their life. The idea that porn or secret fantasy, sex, fantasies don't harm anyone is a lie from the pit of hell. And we as Christians need to completely, totally repudiate this, and we need not entertain it for the moment. We need to laugh at these people, and we need to push them outside of civil society. Because at this point, when you're coming up with fan theories on the secret sex lives of cartoon dogs, you are no longer part of society. You're completely, totally degenerate, and we as Christians need to actually treat people like that. Love them in Christ. Preach the gospel to them. But stop welcoming them into society and pretending that there's this neutral ground where they can have this fan theory about the secret sex lives of cartoon dogs and still be a good person. Let's start thinking about this stuff, and if we're gonna fight, let's actually fight for real. Let's actually stick to our doctrine of God and the doctrine of the body. Let's actually stick to something instead of welcoming every freak who doesn't want to change and wants to say that we're the freaks because we don't think about the secret sex lives of cartoon dogs.